free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry. Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy. Uncle Byron.
It's really you! I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that.
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things. They've been routed. They're wearing Waluda armor. Too slow. where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside. Where are they? These creatures. Does Ultimus breed them this far? What the hell is going on here? Where is your master? What does he want?
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt. And now you're here. With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Statelier of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Muthos. Yes! One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
No. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm. Queen of Ash and King of Waloed.
Get back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
As all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right.
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gale into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You got mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake.
My boy! Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself. Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Let me help. I know most...
I was wondering when next you'd visit. One can only speculate as to why perhaps the rampant popularity of the Sprigard. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Me help. I know my legs.
Cole said it was an army of a cash.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are...
Clive, where the hell is... They're all right. You lot don't... Well, at least every... Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the more personal items we gave to the next of kin.
Then I'll check the work.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. I'd better keep... What do we have here? I remember seeing this doll. Sid's best. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to...
Sid! Heard you were in Canberra fetching your...
He's a surly soaker.
Yep. What's that for you, dear? Anything else?
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. It'd better all be here. Finished, are you?
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want? No scratches, all right? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Not my best work, but it'll do.
That should do you. You can thank me later. Anything else?
Cole said it was an army of Akashic.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with Akashic in the valleys of...
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Here you are. All done?
Well, Opus. Unless you mean she couldn't have been more than what? You surprised us all. Not least her dad. What's that battered old box have to do?
I think Sid meant...
Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. The equestrians in the Tub and Crown, where it's all...
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break...
What didn't?
Nothing. We definitely... Except... See?
And you hadn't?
No, we just... So we... Like... See?
All right.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah!
They started playing when I removed this.
Well, don't look at me. I can't. Sid showed it to me. Said it was... Let's just hope it's the...
Indeed. That's it.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for... He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of...
No, we're not the Prince's keepers.
I'd rather he did so in bed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened to...
Though I may be...
Then at...
And if that failed?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
All right, Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Speaking of which...
Worried about it.
Afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob, so, obviously, I try as I might, and seeing as that...
I'd speak... Well,
cheers.
I'll be sure to pay him.
All right, I'll meet...
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye? Think you can help?
She can't kick. Glory to Griga.
What's happened?
Tyre's busy working herself into an early grave. I've tried offering to Clive. She hasn't left the info. Will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes.
I know, but...
Thank...
Well, Tyre, we all admire...
I will. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. It won't be much longer. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But with...
How would
Not my tears. Tears of mercy.
You wouldn't. There must be some...
Sometimes an easy... You do well.
We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia, but I can make the draft if...
Just tell me what...
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives... Bring me one. I'll make sure...
Thank you, Clive.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Bloody... That remains to be seen. August, and at the sight of it clearly ups...
Come on, man. Bottling it if it weren't...
It brought back some...
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind.
And sometimes it doesn't.
Don't be like...
Fine, if it'll get you... That ring you flashed was... We apprenticed together.
You've never mentioned...
Why would I? Ain't seen him in death. The ring brought it all back. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought.
So it was a nice ring.
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got... The fact is...
So what?
I'm the Hideaway's mom. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and as far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of... Because the curse breakers deserve... And I refuse!
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit?
I doubt it.
Then just this once. Swallow your pride. Keeping the curse, provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? It's not like...
All right.
Magic. So, where'd you...
In Dravost, my old village.
Dravost, eh? Just north of the fields of... Got that, Clive? And I'll make sure Black...
Good luck with that.
He's a surly soaker.
Sid?
Vaguely.
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morgan beards to take root, but they rarely flower.
I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory. That is correct. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not quite. A notice concerning this.
Our time?
Well, I shan't keep you any.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've honed it.
Rutherford, where would he be among?
all said it was an army of Akashics.
Ready, go? Faster!
You deserve a rest.
Fire and flame!
anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard. Kicked out? No. Why the gate?
Chief's orders. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. I suggest you...
That's what I'm trying to... You ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No.
Long time no see.
What the hell are you?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise. I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just... don't go starting anything with the Chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't.
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is not much going...
When I was a lad, you'd have to Clive, you're good with people.
Hey.
There's a river of bad blood between... But if someone...
All right.
I appreciate it'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's.
The forge on the hill?
Good luck.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole.
Mama?
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt.
Pardon the intrusion.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell you. You're not welcome here.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you...
He's travelled on... He's waiting.
Then I suggest you take him with...
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we...
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. He's bare as flame.
We're never going to be able to fight.
I'm a busy man, as you can see. Oh. And if you're struck... Prick knows he's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right.
Let me guess.
As a personal...
Well...
There'll be no talking him round.
Which is what if we're to... What turned the village?
I left. Dravoj, there are two kinds of smith. My kind, who labour on a single piece from any other kind. People like Zoltan, the kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and there wasn't a single day we weren't bit by bit. You would have torn Dravoj in half.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a bad chief. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravoj, until the crystals run out at any rate.
It depends on how you look. There's got to be other ways of making fire.
Thanks to Sidgen, he saw all of this coming. New crystals were the problem, not the solution.
You know what I mean, though, right? What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because... Clive, Dravoj won't last long with Zone. The way I see it.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us, and you'd be throwing it...
All right. This place was your home. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. Let this. Dravoj was... Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing building a furnace. Do us a favour and round up any...
Oh?
And I've got a job for you. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else. Luckily for us.
It's time for a spot.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aina Yard's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me? Here they come!
I'll take care of these fuckers. Behind! I'll have you know earth-breaking here. One struck clear into the heart of every man in the fleet. About that offer, Gav. How are we doing, mate? I thought you said that ship was fast. Oh? I haven't got this alive in 20 summers! Come on, then! Which of you...
Don't let the clappers, you curs! We don't to pay, and I'll be damned if I'm going first!
Fire and flame!
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Clive? But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my axe? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate! New plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. It is not blood that runs through Eddie's veins. These foes will not fall easily, but they will fall.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up? As long as it takes. Unless you have a better.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it! Let's do the lot!
Should we make for the ship? Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, grab for it! Now, mate!
All right, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we? We would never hear the end of it.
Rigor of mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord. and Waloed. But any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd take 'em forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye! Do you feel that, Jill?
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grigor's gas!
One of us.
On a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
coming. For both of you.
Extra Shepherd!
Who will steer the ship? Fire and flame! Titan!
She must be here somewhere.
My neck! I can feel my neck! Then the others. And only one. You're finished. Jill!
You came.
Get back!
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
In earnest, then.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Since our last meeting, you've grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. All this fire and fury, for what? Stopping the blight? A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man. How dare you? You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Cut off And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods!
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself? I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving. Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure?
If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough, whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. the last Mother Crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Mid says Odin split the brothers took.
I struggle to believe it.
See your uncle.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair. We're to join him there when we're ready to...
You sure that's wise? I'll stop.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultimus...
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. Still.
Let's hope. I should visit Joshua. Assuming Target will allow it.